Well, hello, y'all. It is time to breathe again on the latest Both for Sports Shortie with your host, Charles Taylor. And I am here to talk to y'all about, well, I guess something that goes through the sports realm in terms of how people feel about winning teams. So you hear about the analogy that says everyone loves a winner. But how come when teams start winning, and I'll use the Kansas City Chiefs as an example of this, and maybe it's a player from said team. We know how players move around, particularly in the NBA, but um, I'll use the Chiefs as an example for this because I remember when the Chiefs were coming up, going back to 2017 when they still had Alex Smith at quarterback. They drafted Patrick Mahomes out of Texas Tech, and Mahomes stayed underneath Smith for a year, and then Mahomes became the starter before the beginning of the 2018 season. And the Chiefs, since then, have not had a season where they haven't made at least the AFC Championship game. They have three Super Bowl titles, of course, in this time frame, winning in 2019, 2022, and 2023. And now the Chiefs are that team that everyone, I guess, loves to hate now. As a matter of fact, as you go into the season, there are people who are saying they are not going to make the playoffs, as I heard on the Infinity Sports Network, formerly CBS Sports Radio. But yeah, people saying the Los Angeles Chargers are going to win the division. The Denver Broncos have a chance to win the division. And look, I get it. I understand. If you're a fan, or if you are a player on the LA Chargers or Denver Broncos or even the Las Vegas Raiders, I can understand those teams and their fans not being the biggest fans of the Kansas City Chiefs. But can we be realistic here? And it's just funny to see. And I'm not even a Chiefs fan like that, but I just remember when the Chiefs were a good story, and now people can't stand them and they want to see them lose in every turn. And listen, I'm guilty of that too. I'm a San Francisco 49ers fan. Two of those Super Bowls the Chiefs won were against my team. So I definitely understand people's pain. And also, if you're a fan of the Buffalo Bills, who can't seem to get past that Chiefs hurdle, and to a lesser extent, the Baltimore Ravens as well. But I get that pain. I understand it. But it's just funny to see how people respond and how they react. Because again, everyone loves a winner, right? But as soon as the team starts winning, man, the hate continues to come at those teams. Now, again, I don't really care for the Chiefs myself. I don't hate them, but I'm not the biggest fan of them either. But at some point, you just have to acknowledge when a team is good, they're good, and they have all the tools that say they're not going away anytime soon. They still have Patrick Mahomes playing quarterback. They still have Andy Reid as their head coach, and they still have a pretty good defense to complement what Mahomes and Reid can bring. So I I just say if you're going to continue to hate, and look, maybe I'm one of those people who will be hating too, because look, I wouldn't mind seeing a Chiefs demise either. But when a team is able to make at least the AFC Championship game in every season since Mahomes has been the starter, this is 2018 we're going back to, there has to be some skill there. And another thing that comes with the hate is, oh, the Chiefs are getting lucky. And yes, maybe they got a couple of fortuitous bounces. And then here comes the conspiracy theories. Oh, the refs are helping them out. Oh my gosh, the NFL wants them to win. So they're going to do everything they can to have them win. Give me a break with all that. All right, stop with the conspiracy theories. It makes no sense. And again, can you? How perfect does stuff have to go for the NFL's script to go to plan like this? So come on, stop it. Yeah, do you have a couple of players that are fringe in terms of betting? Absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of those stories come on out a little bit more. But again, how perfect does that have to happen for a team to basically follow some made up script like it's the WWE or something and turn out as the winner? When you make that many AFC championships in a row, at least that level, there's some skill there. It's not all about luck. It's definitely not a conspiracy theory. This team is good and they're not going anywhere. There's no reason to believe they're going to go anywhere anytime soon. And just going back to what this is about. It's funny to see because people will say, well, hey, winning attracts everybody. It does. And some of that is pretty negative too, because you get the haters out there, you get the people who are now looking for some sort of a conspiracy theory. You got teams over here making excuses saying the referees are helping them out. No, if you're giving up 8 sacks like the Houston Texans did in the divisional playoffs last year, then that's probably on you. That has nothing to do with the officiating. If you stop getting stupid penalties like the Philadelphia Eagles did, just do what the Eagles did. Just play smart, play a disciplined game, and if you're able to be disciplined, you have a chance to beat the Chiefs. And teams have come close over the course of this run the Chiefs have been on. I mean, the I told you about the 49ers having 2 Super Bowls where they had the lead in the fourth quarters of each of those Super Bowls, just couldn't make the plays. The Ravens, they had home field advantage, but somewhere around along the lines, and this is going back to 2023, somewhere along the lines, they forgot how to run the ball apparently, or they didn't even call runs. And Buffalo, wow, play here, play there, maybe they're the ones who are going on a little run themselves. But it is the Chiefs, and look, just give them credit. Give the Chiefs props for being able to go on this run. Don't make excuses. They are good. They have a good team. They're going to continue to have a good team for the foreseeable future. And I just have to see it to believe it from the other teams that they can beat the Chiefs. I know the Eagles can because they were able to prove it. The rest of them, still got to see what they can do, particularly in the playoffs. And not everyone likes a winner. It just shows from all the comments and from all the hate that comes. Well, that is what I am breathing on for this evening. Or actually, oh, it's still the morning. Sorry. Make sure y'all visit the Bofa Sports YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, and follow the Bofa Sports Facebook page. Again, there won't be a webcast this week and next week, so we'll return on the 22nd. And I hope everybody's doing all right. And until next time, take care.